Good morning to you all.
Good
It's
morning.
been a while since I've spoken here, so please bear with me. This does not come easy for me. It does not come easy for me, so standing firm on what God has for us is what I have for you this morning. The title of his message this morning, standing firm on what God has for us. As I look around, I see a lot of men being jellyfish type of thing. They don't have a backbone. And so that's what kind of brought this message to my mind. You know, if we have these men around us that are not standing firm on what they believe, we need to stand firm on what we believe. We need to stand firm on what God has showed us what the truth is. And so my first verse is coming out of Daniel 6:10. Now, when Daniel knew that the ready was signed, he went into his house, and his window being open in his chamber toward Jerusalem, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks as he did before time. Now, Daniel was used to praying 3 times a day, all the time. He did that. He did that all his life. The way it sounds, he did not deter from doing that. Daniel did not deter from doing what he was always used to doing before. He did not step aside and say, "Now, since I know what's going to happen to me, I'm not going to do it." No, he stayed on the path that God had told him to do. He stayed on that path. Steadfastness. He was steadfast in what he believed and what he taught. He knew what he believed, and he did what he taught to do. The 3 Hebrew children were also a good example of steadfastness. The 3 Hebrew children knew what was ahead of them. They knew the fire furnace was hot. They knew that they could burn up in a matter of seconds. But they chose to be steadfast. To be steadfast in what God told them. Daniel 3:16-18. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, "O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this manner. If it be so, our God, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from his burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thy hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy God, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up." The 3 Hebrew children said that God would deliver them out of the hand of the king. Whether he can deliver them out of the furnace or they can burn up. They had their mind set up. They had their mind set. They were not going to deter from what God told them. First Corinthians 15:57-58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For it must ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Here Paul is encouraging the brethren to be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. 1 Corinthians 16:13. Watch ye, stand fast in the faith, quick ye like men, be strong. God has told us what to do when time comes to away. He said, be strong. So I have. Thank you.